Hello and welcome back to XCOM 2 Guerrilla Operations time. We were going to be heading to the eastern US to do Operation Manic Sentinel, but I looked through the barracks and with the current amount of wounds and that, I don't think the team can actually get through a very difficult mission. So, we're going to check it out. We're going to head to East Asia and do Operation Brutal Paramour. It is difficult. Hack the train, 215 supplies. Right, so the team for this one lacking a little firepower. We've got Shadow leading the way. She'll be in hacking the train with her mighty gremlin. Mine shield in case the warlock turns up, and a spare medkit because someone's bound to go down here, I think. We have Darth Revan into the team once more with the pulse rifle and arc thrower. You're carrying the wrong gear. Let's get you a frag grenade and some bonus armor. Do we want the arc thrower? Let's take out the arc thrower. Let's get you a mag shorty instead. Some more firepower for the front lines. That's what we're really lacking here. We have Vlood coming in with the pulse rifle, the Psi underlay for his abilities. Actually going to pick up some additional abilities here on Vlood. We're going to grab Grenadier and Heavy Ordnance. That way you'll be able to use both your Psi abilities and rip out enemy cover and stuff between turns. So set that up. Let's give you the frag grenade. The grenade launcher. I suppose we'll give you a mighty flame grenade as well. There we go. Into the team for the first time. Sharp Shot here. He's a reroll of one of our other random soldiers we picked up along the way. He's got the nano suit. Actually, can you wear the 2.0 one? You're wearing the 1.0 one. I see Shadow's got a fancier one on. There you go, trying to bring the wrong suit out to battle. Sniper rifle, you want to be a sniper. We've got you some smoke. Mag shorty in case things close in. And the pistol, which might swap to a hollow target now that I think about it. Let's grab you some classes. Sharp Shot here, his starting abilities, he's got Raptor training, which is allowing him to wear the armor. Moving target, bonus dodge for running about, and Fortune Hunter. Take and deal bonus damage when flanked and flanking. Grab you some abilities here. This is always perfect for a sniper. That's the infantry tree, so we'll grab the precision. We'll grab Long Watch. Sentinel. And we might spend a little bit of AP and grab you covering fire as well. Lovely, lovely. That looks like a fantastic combination of things. Also into the team, JLR here. JLR, gonna do promotions and such with you as well. Alright, so for JLR here, I'm really needing a stun gun specialist to help put down these bigger enemies that are starting to roll forward on us pretty frequently. Also short on a medic. And gonna go with Scrapper here, which gives a lot of sort of shotgun abilities. So a frontline sort of combat medic. Promotions here, we're going to start off with First Aid. I'm going to grab Electroshock as well. Your Arc Thrower disorients targets when it misses. Hopefully you won't be missing too much. Alright, so the loadout here on JLR, I've gone with the shotgun, the shield, the medkit and stun gun. Also got some stats to put in. Let's grab you 1 health, 1 mobility as well, because it's going to be pretty key. And we'll grab you some defense, a couple of points of dodge. That should be fantastic moving forward. And down the end we have Ripple Snake in with the pulse rifle, rocket launcher, a couple of rockets. So spend some of your AP, try and boost up these soldiers. As I said, let's grab Concussion Rocket, just to give you another option there. And we're also going to grab a Biggest Boom so we can crit. With all the explosives we're going to be carrying. That's the team. I hope they can manage this. Let's dive in. Alright, the team upon the ground here. It looks like rather a small map, which I'm not looking forward to. Might be nice if we get our sniper up in the corner of the building or something. Is that how I'm going to approach it? Maybe get up here, snipe away? Let's do that. We've got no one at all with stealth, do we? Actually, Shadow, can you stealth? You can. Thanks to your armor.
Find 'em and mine 'em.
Right, you've activated stealth mode. Does mean, however, you can't use your shield mode going forward. Right, so we see nothing getting to there. Let's grab our sniper, bring him over.
On our way.
And the rest of the team can move in behind Shadow here.
Too easy.
Oh yeah.
Who's this? Gustav Martin. Fluid, get down from there. We're not going that way, we're going this way.
Let's move.
And Darth Riven. Oh, not a lot of cover out here in the middle of the street. Hope nothing wanders upon us. Oop. Oh no. It is the Warlock. Well, that's much better than this team facing off with the Assassin. Though I still don't know what we are going to do.
That's one of the elders chosen.
Did Shadow have like a mind shield? I think I gave her a mind shield.
Let's try to take care of it
She might...
as quickly as possible.
Shut up, brothers. She might form the front lines against him, and then I don't know what everyone else is going to do. Alright. Alright, team. We only had the stealth for the one turn. Let's send Sharp Shot here upstairs. Get to there. We'll just blue move our way along. So try and go fairly cautious here. Oh, do you stay in stealth? That's nice. Come forward.
On the move.
I thought it ran out if you're, I can hear a turret. Oh, and see an Archon. Shooting our way to victory. Is there also a radio tower supposed to be here? Or is that the, no, that's a vision range of this, big turret, okay. Let's bring Shadow up here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Okay, so we're going to alert if we come there. But we are already alerting the turret, yes. That should be fine. Let's have Jessica duck into that gap. Yep, that's fine. We don't mind turret. Rattlesnake, forward you come.
Oh yeah, finally.
Really not a lot of cover for the team to use. Gustav Martin. Blood. And Darth Riven. Do you want to come up on the rooftop here? As well. Let's see if that Archon pod up there is going to move toward us. They might actually be on guard at the relay there. Ooh! Right, Biomech, Shield Bearer. Was the Purifier?
Incoming.
That's right, we can actually hack that mech, which would be fine. Ugh, zombies. That is horrendous.
Utter cluster.
They weren't even alerted. As stupid summoned zombies have given Shadow away. I really dislike some of the mechanics in this game. 3 zombies. That's going to be an awful lot of work for the team to deal with, and it's going to take out all our cover. We've got very little cover here as well. Alright, that one there's going up, so all you guys are going to have to move. Shadow's okay. Interesting. So we need young Shadow here to come forward, be able to see the robot. And take control of the robot.
On the move. Hey, back away!
You're fine, girl. You've got all the armor in the world. Oh, another turret. Let's use our puppet protocol on the mech. Actually, that might alert the Archon pod that was up there. I hope they moved across the train or something so he could give us away. Don't call him that Archon pod, mate. I don't know whether he did or not. Right. 100% shot there. We'll take it. Right, 1. At least he's happy about it. 1 point of damage. Let's grab JLR here. Push her up. Flank this spectral zombie. Gustav Martin down here. Flank the zombie. Vlood, your cover should remain intact. We're going to move Ripple Snake out. Come on. Waiting for this guy to wander away. Right, Ripple Snake, dive down. I suppose there.
I got this.
Okay, I don't want to fire the rockets and bring in anything that we don't have to. That's huge damage, Ripple Snake. 10. Oh, you picked up Butcher or something, was it? Martin, my man, can you put down a zombie with a big crit? Whoa, can you ever, but you've lost your barrels. Oh, and you've knocked down Sharp Shot from the roof. Traitorous Gustav Martin, I don't like you at all. Right. Vlood, fire away. Spectral zombie. I can't believe the explosion radius of that zombie. Chip away, you can reduce armor. Fire on this guy, see if you hit. You do not.
Could use some target practice.
You sure could. Jessica, zombie. Good. Alright, is this the Archon? No, it's Mutons. Big old pack of Mutons coming across. That looks decidedly ungood. Snake. Oh, this is the Archon. Oh, right. Right, so that should be everything active that we've seen. Come on, robot, you're gonna have to do some good work here. Oh, robot's fallen over. Get up, robot. How embarrassing. That was a mighty shield basher like that. Right, it might be time to just throw rockets and everything all about the place with wild abandon. Oh, come on, robot. You're gonna soak up way more damage. Okay, what if we had Shadow, like, speed run up there to try and hack the thing? Right, he's getting his rupture arm. We have to move all these guys around. That's okay. Sharp Shot can make his way up towards the next roof. Seeing as this one did not work out at all.
Your forces will perish, and you will return to the Elders, Commander.
Alright, Darth and Revan, you cannot see the zombie below you, which is rather disappointing. Let's bring Gustav Martin back here. Who can you blow up this time, Gustav? Fire on the zombies, no way you'll kill it. Vlood, you'll be on the zombie as well. Darth Revan, I don't know. Sharp Shot, let's get you. You could dash to a point with no cover, which might be stupid. So we won't. We will be cautious and actually maybe come around toward the back here. It's further away from all these things. Oh, Ripple Snake. Rocket time, my friend. Let's go with the concussion rocket. Will we? Will we go Shredder? Or will we go regular? Let's just fire the regular rocket there. Might be able to drop down a turret. Hit that Muton. Hit something else. Who knows? Just go wild, Ripple Snake. There, love it. That's what we needed. Oh no! There's a pudding monster. A disgusting chocolate pudding monster. Look at him. What's this thing? The Shoggoth. I remember those. They did something. I can't remember what they did. But I assume it was something evil. Hit this Muton here.
Bombs away!
Shred him. Glorious. Darth Revan, from here, we need to move. There's an exploding zombie right below you.
So far, so good.
Hit this filthy Muton. Good man, good shred. Shadow, you could fire once. You could, let's actually breach and clear. Acid grenade, let's huck that. Oh. Yeah, these guys here, we just need to shred absolutely everything and do what damage we can. Now, we can also use Illusion Protocol. Chuck that, say, up there somewhere. If we can group up a couple of their melee troops together, another rocket and things will do good work. Alright, the gremlin takes off somewhere. JLR, how's your stun chance on this filthy Muton? 43, absolutely worthless. But you disorient if you miss with the stun. And a disoriented Muton is better than a fully functional Muton. God, disorient.
That's impossible.
It did not disorient. I am somewhat underwhelmed by that ability. Let's bring my mech here. Snakes are dangerous, as is that pod there. Let's come stand here. I'm going to fire your bioblaster. All these guys. Do not hit my dummy on the way. There we go. Lovely. Well done, robot. Is that everyone? Didn't last long. I forgot to kill that exploding zombie. I got too enthused blowing things up. Alright, want to get my sniper up top and in place. There's a lot of tasty targets hanging out here. That's the way, Muton. Group up. Everyone group up. Big group hug. I like it. I don't like this. I'm sure he should have been disoriented. No, the flame grenade on Shadow. That's quite annoying. She's immune to the fire though, so could have been worse. Right, another mighty shield goes up. Whack. Whoa, well done. The robot. Love it. Absolutely love it. Poisoned? Oh, the Archon's poison. I thought you poisoned my robot. It's fine. Right, some big shredding to do in this shield bearer bio troop combo there. Well done, robot. What a heroic performance from him. Ah, he caught fire. Yeah, stupid Shoggoth, what are you doing? What are you doing, you crazy beast? Oh, they're gonna blow up Gustav. That's alright.
My power cannot be compared to these lower forms of life.
Alright, so the Sith Lord, Darth Revan. 83% shot on that guy there. Hit him with chip away. Shred his armor a bit more. Did not pierce the shield, so we've got no shred. Oh, do we come running down? Power sprint.
Mess with the best, die like the rest.
Where can we can get up all the way up, like up here? See the relay from down over here. Can you see the relay from there? No. There? No. You'd have to go one-on-one with the snake. And you got this filthy cryo priest there. It might not be a good idea to come all that way. Let's bring you, say, over this side here somewhere. Run, Shadow. Run like a maniac. I don't know how the team's going to go fending off this huge wave of troops. Which means you can actually sprint as well. Power sprint. Get upstairs. He's so happy about it.
Your will?
Ah, sharp shot. He's looking forward to shooting some alien freaks. Get here. Lovely. What can we line up? Turret. No. Exploding man. We've got that heavy unit there. Or we've got this filthy muton. Let's work on this filthy beast. 8. We'll take 8. JLR. We can stroll across. Flank the muton. Give him a bullet or two.
If you only see the target, you miss the larger view.
Oh, good damage in the back. Leave him with 7. Ripple Snake. I would really like it if you could blow things up. Biomech. What's most important for you to do? I don't know. Vlood. We've got the flame grenade. What if Ripple Snake came here and killed this muton? You've got Butcher, so you should do a good amount of damage to it. Look at him, he tried to catch the bullet and missed.
For this very purpose,
Useless.
in that respect, they are fulfilled.
Let's get racing forward here with Vlood. I don't think we can fire a grenade up that far, can we? No, we can only hit that purifier there. I don't think it's worth it. Insanity
It
might be
isn't
worth a gamble.
magic, I fear, but the corruption that comes with it.
No, no brain powers for Vlood.
Tout de suite.
Gustav, keep making yourself a target. Move forward. Do whatever it takes, matey. Do whatever it takes.
Je passe en vigilance.
And the robot, he's doing a fine job. Heavy Lancer, rip into him. He's missed.
Now is our time to march.
Right, Purifier, taking damage. Good. Come on. That's the worst thing about using all these abilities. It takes the aliens forever to work out what they're doing. Must be time for another swarm of zombies from the big fella as well. That muton falling back to defend the relay. Not a fan. Shadow was trying to work her way to get in there. Gustav! No wonder you can't aim, buddy. You're full of holes. Blue takes a nasty stabbing. Really, none of these troops have the hit points to take more than a shot or two, so it's quite risky here. Still, the robot's doing a good job. Right, well done. If you can soak it up for another round or two, we might be able to move our rocket troops close enough to really take advantage of that big grouping. Oh, tough it out, robot. You'll be fine. And we could actually seize control of the turret as well. That might give them something to think about. What do you reckon, Shadow? Shoggoth. Oh, he's off. No, not up top. I will not stand for this. I need to get Grade up there to drop him down. I hate this guy. We're trying to have a good gun battle with the aliens. I don't know who the stupid developer was who thought zombies are what people want in an alien game. They were 10 years too late with the zombie craze as it was. Oh, just winds me up. We come here to shoot things and slay the aliens, not just tedious things like this.
The Elder's judgment is nearly upon you.
Alright, so Darth Revan from the rooftops. We got a shot on that elite lancer. Reload. Oh, we can't use chip away anyway. But Shadow from here. We come up there. It's a flank on that snake. I say we do it.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Whoop. Overwatch shot.
Tanked it.
Oh. Come on, girl. We've got to avoid those. Those shield bearers seem to have been really on the ball with their
Cracked it.
Overwatch shots this campaign. Last few missions they seem to be hitting quite a lot. Let's take control of this guy as well, give them something else to worry about.
I'm in.
Commander, we have confirmation of the exposed access point.
We sure do. My man on the rooftop. What are we going to do about this nonsense? I say we tough it out. Yeah, we really need to just pump damage into them. You're going to take a bit of falling damage, but you should be fine. 12. He's left with 3, I think. Which seems sad for Ripplesnake to waste 3. Martine. Up you come, Chief. Once again, there are guys very sharp. Oh, is he going again? No. Decided not to. Good choice too. Oh, I thought he had 3 health left. He's still got 6 health left. Right. We've got Vlood, Ripplesnake, the robot. That zombie's fine. Shoggoth up there. Good. Turret, what can you eye up? You can eye up the exploding man zombie. Oh, you got a flank on the shield bearer. Take that. Good. That's interesting. Those super heavy turrets not shred. Right. Vlood, fire. You're not even going to kill him with your brain, Vlood. Hope we crit. Good, man. I want to get Ripplesnake firing the rockets while we got these things grouped up. Come here. It's a terrible place to be standing, Ripplesnake. Needs must. And we might actually use the concussion rockets, try and keep my robot pal alive for as long as we can. Confirm. I think there's stuns and disorients and throws smoke and all sorts of nonsense up there. Yeah, disorient's all about the place. That should help us out. I think the team's going to have to fall back next turn because those zombies are going to blow up all the cover. And with the cover of smoke, we might be able to get Shadow in there to hack the thing. Oh, why did it take so long to animate? Come on. A miss. You just about destroyed my computer. Right, so there's a elite purifier sneaking around the back there. Okay. It's a flank on Shadow. Not too happy about that. Though I should be.
Shit! Back away!
Alright, the Archon's got himself poisoned. Oh no, that's the one thing we couldn't have happen.
Armor's up.
Although, if we can free her with the sniper, should he not fall off the roof, he has moved us closer to the target. Could that be the ploy we needed? Oh, robot, tough it out. Oh, the turret coming under fire. Here's what I'm really worried about. Backflip out of the way and don't have the floor destroyed. Or just fall right down. Total collapse.
Their blood is spilled in flame to the honor of no one.
Alright, punch, that's fine. Here goes the cover. Watch out, Jessica. It's alright.
Servants will never cease their attacks, even the smallest strike.
Oh, right, so we've really got to get up there and free Shadow.
Feel proud in having died for the glory of the elders. How long did you think you could hide?
Thought I could hide quite a while, Mr. Warlock. Right, so you can't see the snake from there. Turn your power sprint back on. He's loving it. What a grand day out for Mr. Sharpshot. Up here, eye up the snake. Filthy snake. And free her. Free her now. Love it. Right, Ripple Snake. Is it time to fire your mighty rockets up there?
Let's rock and roll.
We should probably move the robot out of the way. The robot is doing a fine job. Robot, just come into the smoke there. It's a little bit back, a little bit out of the way. A little bit of Overwatch. That's hitting everything. Archon doesn't have armor. We're worried about Shred at the moment. 38% chance to hit that guy's worthless. Go for the Archon then. Monsieur Turret. Seeing as you don't have Shred, there's not much point firing at the heavily armoured guys. Gustav, you can't really get forward anywhere. You seem to have been crippled. Flute, you can see the Shoggoth, and you can see this trooper here. What if we had an insane Shoggoth?
Tremble in fear before the son of Sigma and the Empire!
Oh, glory be. Right, what are you going to do now, you alien freaks? We got one of them on our team. Shadow. Leap inside to here. It's always nice when one of your soldiers can go on a crazed mission while everyone else keeps the alien busy.
All right.
Feels like you've nearly got a plan. Right, the treasures are ours. The information is ours. Now all we need to do is get out of here.
All right. This I gotta see.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
We are working on it, Mr. Bradford. We are working on it. We might be able to even sneak some gas on this fella here. There we go. Wonderful. Ripple Snake.
Rock and roll.
Good. Did you miss the zombie with low health that could have blown up? That's disastrous. And Mr. Darth Revan from here. Should we just grenade this freak?
Perfect.
Now, hopefully Shadow can get away without getting tongued by the snake, frozen by the freeze guy, and blown up by the muton. What do we reckon? Come on. Make your move, enemies. Make your move. Send the mighty Shoggoth in the battle to help out the robot as well. I don't know what you're trying to do, mate. You would think Advent would know the capabilities of their own units, but they do not, it seems. I love it. Get thrashed, robot. Right. Oh, the snake. You can't see Shadow from there, it should be fine. She's nearly away. All we do is watch out for this cryo priest. Well done. Alright, Spectral Zombie comes forward. Turns on his rupture, that's fine. This guy's gonna go up, blow up the robot, blow up his friends. That's right. Oh, double sacrifice. I love it.
There will be a reckoning for all of your offenses against the Elders, Commander.
They were your offences, mate.
I
Wasn't
do
us.
not hide for long. My power precedes me wherever I go.
Right. For this turn, let's get our evac ready. Down here looks good. Shadow, you get to here, you'd be flanked by that shield bearer. I actually think we can take care of that shield bearer using our Shoggoth and everyone behind.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Sharp shot. You can get to this point here, which is quite sneaky.
At your command.
You can't see anyone from there. That's a bit disappointing. Let's get you sprinting. He's so happy. Get here for next turn. Actually, does that give you another movement action? Is that what I saw? It does. It gives you another movement action, so you can actually fire at this guy. Well, that's quite champion. So happy. Love it. Come forward, Jessica. Big money shot on this guy. Good. Ripple Snake. Fire the shredder rocket somewhere. There's all sorts of things up here. Confirm.
Fire them cannons and swab the poop deck.
Lovely. Gustav, come forward. Have an Overwatch. Robot, he's doing such a good job. I would love to take you home, but the rules don't allow it. Oh, that's what we needed, Robot. Where's that been all mission? Go again. Oh, kill. A kill for the Advent forces. I like it.
Expectations for them were exceedingly low.
Scything claws. You'll strike enemies from several meters away, though nothing here at the moment. Let's come. We can. No, we can't. I thought I was going to walk over there so I could use it. That's the worst use of pudding I've ever seen. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. You've embarrassed yourself. Right, let's just Overwatch. We're out next turn.
Let's see what happens.
I love it. I totally misunderstood how that worked. I was going to run down and swipe that shield bearer up there. Fun times. Right. Back to the serious business of the campaign. Terrible tactic, Snake. Same with that cryo priest, desperate to get a flank on the robot, so he set himself on fire. And you've got a shotgun. There's a close range target right there. Don't go for the turret. You can see why Advent haven't been winning the war. Oh, we ignore your pawns, mate. Well done, chaps. Everyone looking sharp. That's what we like. Right, let's get everyone out of here. Whoop. Parting Overwatch shot.
Yes, master.
I am ready.
Over we come.
Come on.
Oh, robot. He's going to be so sad when we leave him behind. Not that it really matters. I think we get XP if we kill a couple more things. Alright, the Shoggoth. Come down here. I'm gonna hit something finally with it. Come on, Shoggoth. Come on. Scything claws, don't mess it up. Shoggoth. Oh, he's missed. Right, still didn't get to hit anything. Flood, get in here.
We go for do or die.
Do or die indeed. Everyone can take a final parting shot, see if we get some more XP.
Of these
Right. That's everyone. Let's go home. What a mission. Oh, this team could have done very difficult. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Firebrand returning to base.
Advent have no idea what hit them. Their own forces turned against them. Alright, Vlood, 1 kill, 28 damage, 4 out of 4 shots. Fantastic. Inmate 4859. Darth Riven. No kills. Dealt 8 damage with 3 shots. I'm not sure that this is actually tracking things correctly. Shadow Rye, no kills. Dealt 1 damage. But more importantly, you hacked the thing. Let's create a photo here for Sharp Shot. Oh, that looks good, but it's a silly pose, that crouch down. Ah, there we go, standing on the raining rooftops.
After the war's over, maybe you can can start your modeling career.
JLR, MVP. 3 kills, 49 damage. Fantastic. Ripple Snake, 1 kill, 46 damage, 2 out of 2, but more importantly, blew everything up. Champion, what a mission. What a day out for the team. Right, so the team back. Light wounds for Shadow, light wounds for Vlood, and a light wound for Sharp Shot after he fell off the roof. JLR, promotion for you. Right, so look at you. Your arc thrower disorients when it misses, but it clearly didn't disorient that Muton. I wonder if that Muton is immune to disorient. And now we can damage mechanical enemies as well as reducing their hack defense. It's not great. I think granting an ally bonus Overwatch is much better. Right, so we've got another purple strongbox. A few other treasures. Alright, so a cave full of alien alloys. Not now. We are... What are we doing? Making contact in Brazil. Right, so we have the mighty power coil shielded. What are we doing? Putting a shadow chamber to advance the plot. We could do more power. We could do a workshop. Well, we should probably get the infirmary, Scilab, or shadow chamber done. Let's put in a Scilab. I'm not actually sure it does anything within the confines of RPGO. But we'll build one. Just so it uses up all the resources and that we don't get too ahead of the power curve by having too many resources from not having built buildings and things. That leaves us people who should be able to excavate. Lovely. Right, Avatar project goes up. It's okay. Oh, the team's back. Tenebris has been wounded. Right, the chosen stronghold. Let's not do that yet. I've got quite a few people injured, which I'd like to get back before we do that. A new covert action. We could actually hunt the assassin part 3 as well. We can send Bella out on back-to-back rampages. Who would you want to take with you? Do you take the Templar? We've also got a Reaper somewhere, don't we? There we go. The team off and about on more adventures. Right, Mock-X have their own hospital. Right, we can now build an additional comm station for cheap. Thrilling. Absolutely thrilling. Been inspired to do a data cache, but I think we should get some autopsies done. Experimental weapons, we can get the frost bomb for when the weaker teams go out, that'd be quite helpful. Also a muton autopsy for better explosives. Let's do mutons. The Avatar project facility, okay. That's fine. Whoa, we can now build an exosuit. Just so many things to build. I love it. AP rounds for a sniper would be good. The riot rounds, supremely overpowered. We get a shredder gun to go on our... Oh, so many things, so many things. I don't think I'm going to bother with the sparks. Again, it's hard enough getting all my soldiers through and rotating people that way without adding more robots. Let's build the Skulljack. We'll get that up and going. That should cause codexes and things to spawn. They're quite fun and difficult to deal with. Ah, lovely. That gives us a new facility we can hit up should the Avatar project get up. And we've revealed the Hunter. Absolutely fantastic. Let's take a look at the barracks and see what soldiers are about. We got Bella off on a covert action. Probably want to get her to go fight the Warlock and the Assassin at their home, so we have to wait for her to get back from the covert action. Tenebrous coming back. We got Shadow Rye coming back. Rosa Griffin's still shaken. Everyone else is looking pretty good and healthy. So that's good. We can go pick up some bonus alloys and Illyrium. That way I might be able to build a exosuit. And must nearly be a monthly operation here. Oh, there it is. What are you up for us this time? Operation Frost Dance. Extract the VIP. Let's have a look. Alright, it will be very difficult. We get a Scientist, 95 Intel. Extract the VIP from the city. That's We Don't Start Concealed, isn't it? That'll be challenging. It'll also be coming up in the next video. Hope you'll join me for it. I've been Mr. Gruffle. This has been XCOM 2.